Hey there, how's it going? Today I'd like to share some thoughts around the feeling that all of us have had to deal with at one point or another in our lives. And it's the fact that I got up this morning and I felt like I wanted to quit, right? I feel like quitting. And what exactly do I feel like quitting? Well, for those of you who've been around, you'll know that for the short while that I've been around, right? That I started this channel very recently, right? I started posting on this channel very recently, all in an effort to get to the point of being monetized on YouTube, right? Through the YouTube partner program, getting paid from AdSense revenue. And it's something that I've never done before, okay? I've had other YouTube channels before, gotten, with a lot more subscribers, gotten up to 1,000 subscribers, but I've not necessarily ever had a channel monetized, right? Getting the required watch hours. And so I decided, I think starting the 1st of March, to, all in an effort to boost my channel growth, right? To start posting one video a day, every single day. And I've been on track, right? If you go look at the history of when I posted, you'll see that I've been posting just about, in fact, every single day. Like if there are days where I had, like maybe I skipped a day, I did record on that day. I just wasn't able to upload on that same day. So you'll see some days where I've posted 2 videos on the same day, but then the other days I've got one a day, right? And I had that somewhat disturbing feeling this morning of feeling like I wanted to quit, and that's something that I know a lot of us can relate to. And it doesn't just have to be for, online entrepreneurship or that type of stuff. That could be for anything. Anybody that has tried to do anything that's worth doing, anything worthwhile, right? Whether you're pursuing a career in sports, right? Entertainment, all these. Anything that is not your typical traditional career path, right? And even if it is your typical traditional career path, right? There might be that dream job that you've been aspiring to get, and you've had a hard time getting it, right? And you feel like at some point you get to that point where you might have gotten to that point where you just feel like quitting. And it's not necessarily a good feeling. And I feel so much for especially people in the entrepreneurial space online, right? Especially when it comes to like the whole make money online thing. And I say that because I have quite a bit of experience with that, right? And I know what it takes and the work that's involved in trying to successfully, make some money online, right? So when I think about if it's crossing my mind to feel like, oh, I want to stop because I'm not seeing the results that I would have expecting to see, which I'm not saying that I expected to see any particular results right now, but it can be disheartening, especially if you're brand new and you don't know any better, to know that it takes work, lots of effort, and lots of grinding with no results in return, right? It takes a lot of time to start seeing results. If you're somebody that's brand new and you don't know this, it makes it so much easier for me to see why people, like 90+% of people who try to do this stuff, just don't make it, right? They just don't make it. It requires a certain mental fortitude that most of us do not have. We are too used to instant gratification, right? You work a job, you get paid immediately, right? You exchange your time for a salary. You exchange your time for an hourly wage, right? And you get your money immediately. Unfortunately, online, or whether it's when it comes to entrepreneurship, it doesn't necessarily work that way, right? It doesn't work like that. You've got to be willing to put in so much time, effort, and work for something that might not even pan out. Okay? So, those of you who are joining me for the first time, by the way, if you're not aware, my name is Christian. Welcome to my channel. I am Christian M. which is a place where I decided to document my attempted journey to financial independence, starting from scratch, okay? And financial independence, in our case, all we're just simply trying to do is get to the point where we're generating enough in passive income to cover our living expenses, okay? So if that kind of stuff is of interest to you, please do me a favor, go ahead and hit that subscribe button below. And while you're at it, don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you're notified every single time I release a new video, okay? So it's just, you know, one of the methods of, you know, additional streams of income that I was looking to get was AdSense revenue, okay? So in this journey that I'm on in trying to get to financial independence, the main source of income that I would be using to get there would be affiliate marketing, but then I decided to also add YouTube, right? I decided to attempt to add YouTube, where I get paid from AdSense revenue. Of course, I'm using affiliate marketing as well in conjunction with YouTube, whereby I actually use the same YouTube videos that I'm trying to get monetized through the YouTube partner program. I use those same videos to generate some affiliate commissions as well, okay? But you know, yes, those of you who, I mean, the people who understand how YouTube works and everything that goes on behind the scenes and all the work that's involved, they will probably look at something like this, right? Like how early in the journey I am, right? They will probably look at something like this and just laugh, okay? Just laugh. And I'm fully aware, of the fact that this stuff takes so much more work, all right? So much more work. Like, I've done literally nothing, okay? But on the flip side, what the beginner will typically see is they'll usually look at the LeBron Jameses of YouTube, right? You'll have that occasional person that posted 2, 3, 4, 5, or only 6 videos, right? And they got tons and tons of subscribers and tons of watch hours. Got the 1,000 required subscribers and the 4,000 required watch hours in the previous 12 months with just a handful of videos, okay? And they get monetized and they start getting paid. And then the beginner, or, you know, the more inexperienced people will see that, and they'll see that and expect similar results, okay? And unfortunately, it just doesn't work that way. And it doesn't matter if that goes with anything entrepreneurship wise, okay? It takes time. So if you're one of those that has been in the fight for years, even, you know, I know, you know, those of you who've been in it for years and still not achieved any results, I know you're probably going to be asking, okay, so what are people like them supposed to say? Well, there's always something better that you could be doing, right? If you've been posting a lot of videos, maybe, let's just face it, you know, and maybe I need to come to terms with that, you know. It just might be like, your videos are probably just not that good. My videos are probably just not that good, you know. If it turns out that I post and post and post and I see nothing from it, you know, I might have to do a better job of the content, right? Like how I'm delivering the content, what I'm talking about, whether it's the topic, you know. So these are all things that we just have to consider, okay? So if you feel like quitting, don't, okay? Don't. Like, there's a reason why you decided to start this stuff, okay? There's a reason why you decided to start it, and think of your reason why, okay? Think of your reason why you started. For me, I mean, this is not necessarily my why, but when I think of the alternative, right? When I think of the, you know, having to go back to a 9-to-5 job and all these other things that I would much rather not be doing, that in itself is more than enough. It's more than enough to just keep me going. It's more than enough to stop me in my tracks when I think about, you know, when I consider quitting, right? All right, so that's just me. But I have there's a much bigger why than that, right? When you think about like your family and things that you want to do for them, right? And of course things that you want to do for yourself as well. So everybody's got a different why, but just remember the reason why you started in the first place. If you're looking for like a quick overnight buck, if that's what you're looking for, well, this just might not be the right thing for you. But if you're one of those that felt like quitting, hang in there and keep going. All right, hang in there and keep going. Any questions, suggestions, or comments that you have for me, put them in the comment section below. I will be sure to answer. And if you want to get started online with affiliate marketing or any kind of entrepreneurial type stuff, check out the links I have in the description below this video. And if you have any questions about them, let me know. I'll be sure to answer. Thank you ever so much for taking the time to watch, and I'll catch you in my next video. Ciao.